Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to Washoe. So, where do we stand? Well, the new field up there is done. It has been fully plowed. Definitely has some work to be done today. I had this up there with for the fertilizer, but then realized I don't need that up there. I need that spreader over there. We don't need to spread fertilizer right now. Actually, what I need to do is we've got to spread lime. Field 9 and our new field both need lime on them. So, that's one of the main things we got to do today. Plus figure out what we are going to plant in these two fields. And I'm thinking we either need a larger spreader or we're going to need some we're definitely going to need some sort of like auger wagon or something, a tender that we can do lime in so we can refill this up without having to come all the way back here to the farm, because the new field is definitely going to take a little bit. It's definitely going to take quite a bit of lime to get that covered. But I've also discovered that we kind of have an issue with the cow shed that we have. Let's get this started. Make sure we're a little too far over. It's all right. Having a problem with the cleanliness part of it. Something's up with that. I can't get it to 100% cleanliness on that cow barn. Some of the mess is actually ending up where the straw is on the other side. So I've only been able to get it to like 89% cleanliness, no matter what I do. And of course and that's another thing too, I made a mistake there. Wasn't paying attention, said I had everything done with the cows, and well, actually I didn't. Figured out why I wasn't getting manure is because, well, I forgot to give them straw. So I took care of that. They now have straw up there. But I'm thinking eventually what we may end up having to do is I may end up having to replace that cow shed. I'm not sure what we're going to put up there, or it's going to take us to put something up there. Yeah, this is probably going to run out before I reach the end down here. Pretty sure of it. Oh yeah, it's going to run out real quick. So, got to figure out what to do there. Once I get these fields limed, I got to figure out what we're going to be planting. As far as our chickens go, they are doing great, and actually we have a lot more chickens than I was originally anticipating. We have over 300 chickens right now up in that pen. So I'm thinking we need to probably sell a few of them off, reduce down the number that we have a little bit. If we had a little extra money, I would completely redo that area up there, probably even better. I really like the new cow shed that's become available, but it is huge and we'd have to move a few things around up there, which definitely costs us a little bit. Top this off before heading up to the other field, and you guys can see what we got up there. This isn't going to last long at all. And that's going to be another one of our next investments, will be to upgrade this spreader. Definitely need something a little bit bigger. Actually a lot bigger. But as you can see, we now have a new field. Definitely a good sized field. And I'm thinking for this field here, our very first crop, hope I got this lined up right. A little bit over, but should be all right. Definitely got to take a lot of lime to do this. But we have a nice sized field up here. And I'm thinking that our very first crop, I mentioned this before, I'm thinking we said our very first crop is cotton up here. We'll give that a shot. Do one big cotton harvest up here. Now I did do some kind of like ground modifications here around the edges, kind of straighten things up, clean it up a little bit, and discovered that this area here that we just crossed over is considered off our property line. Don't know why it allowed us to plow it, but I couldn't clean that up to square everything up. So when I get a chance, I have to see how much it's going to cost to buy that little bit of area there across there, so I can get that fixed up and cleaned up. Yeah, that's what I was afraid of. This is going to take probably at least 2 more loads. I'm going to back this up a little bit. Shut it off for a minute. How much is the bigger ones? Let's see if we go with this and we get the full extensions. It's not too bad, 40,000. We don't need narrow tires on it. We get the spreading discs on it, 47, almost 48,000. I think that'll be a worthwhile investment. Now let's go crazy. Let's buy this. This way also for if we decide to take on more contracts. I'm going to swap these out. I'm going to go sell this. But we could either do, you know, with that, we'll be able to do more contracts as far as fertilizing it a little bit easier. We use solid fertilizer instead of the liquid fertilizer, instead of using the sprayer. Definitely benefit us in the long run. And since we are starting to make a little bit more of an income, and our farm is starting to make its own money, becoming more and more self-sufficient, I'm wondering if we should, after I just replanted 16 into a grass field, but anyway, switch all of our fields over to cash crops, and contract out to purchase the feed for our chickens and for our TMR and straw. Wonder if in the long run that will be more beneficial to us, because with the cash crops we could definitely make the money back. Probably wouldn't be something I would do right away, but looking at something to do in the near future. But with a couple of larger fields, start expanding outward more. But we'll definitely have to see about trying to get some more money coming in, which is why I want to do this cotton harvest. But I said, I think I want to redo things up here where the animals are. The thing we went a little too big with the bigger than I wanted with the chicken coop. Even though the chickens really are not that hard to take care of. and they're not that expensive. But the cow shed, definitely I'm having an issue, as I said, with that one, with getting the cleanliness up to 100%. Let's see what we can do there eventually. But this will be the biggest thing we've got to do today is getting these two fields taken care of. Hopefully, I'm not sure how big of an overlap we got here. I forgot how big that one was that we had. Let's take a quick peek here. That was 24 meters, and this is 18. Let's hope I can get this just about right. Just missed. Figures. Just a little more. There we go. We'll have a little bit of overlapping when it comes back through, but at least with this we should be able to get it all done. Much larger capacity. I'm gonna hop out, let him finish that. Run down here, we'll grab the 7250. We'll grab the planter. Get field 9 planted. Then we can head back up here and get ready to start planting that field. I didn't put the duals back on the rear of this yet. Don't think I'm going to worry about doing that. We'll add the weights on it, so it should be okay. We'll top off the seed and fertilizer. I said I think that's going to be something else we have to do too. I think we have to get some more seed and fertilizer. Yeah, that's going to finish off our seed. We should have enough to do the 2 fields, but definitely have to go get a load of seed. Definitely have to get some more fertilizer soon too. Liquid fertilizer. Let's see, let's do canola this time. Get this all planted. This should, hopefully it shouldn't take too long to get planted here. A couple minutes. And just a quick update from Mr. Alien Jim. Sussex Farms is coming along. Still quite a bit to do to get finished up. Jim has still got a quite a bit of things to finish up with. He's still working on the details. A few more tweaks to work out. Need to finish working on things to make sure that it's going to be fully seasons compatible. But even, you know, once he gets everything pretty close to being ready, then it'll be there'll be more beta testing that'll have to be done before it goes to Giants. So it will be a little bit longer for that. As far as Washoe and Mercury Farms, those will also be having an update, but those updates will be waiting to be released until after seasons is ready to be released to all platforms. I know Jim has Alien Jim has some tweaks that he's going to be doing, some minor adjustments he's going to be doing on Washoe, as well as, of course, making it seasons ready. So we'll be looking forward to those. So, stay tuned to the channel. Also, if you haven't done so, make sure you go over and check out Alien Jim's Facebook page. There should be a link down in the description for his Facebook page to keep yourselves updated on what is going on as far as updates and works in progress. As more information becomes available, more information will be posted there or be available here on this channel. Now I'm hoping everybody is having or has had so far a great week so far. Weekend is upon us. For those here in the U.S., this weekend is Labor Day weekend. So it's a holiday weekend for us here. I believe it's most of the northern half of the U.S. Kids will be headed back to school next week. The southern part of the U.S., most of those kids have already gone back to school. They went back to school either last week or the week before. Excellent. All right, this field is done. And I just saw the message pop up a little while ago here. Our lime spreading should be completed. I think this field came out pretty good. It looks like he's all done. Just a little off. Better. All right, now all right, here we go. Putting cotton in the field. How did this guy do? Ah, missed us a little bit. Probably because of this tree. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to, whoops. See if we can't try and get rid of that tree there. Definitely going to be causing an issue. Now, even with that max capacity, almost used all of it. Glad Jim has made the flying free on this map. Just imagine with what it had cost us so far in lime alone. Straighten up. There we go. See if we can somewhat squeeze us back into here where the other one was. Not too close. There we go. That should work. Okay. What I'm going to do is I'm going to grab the truck while the planting is commencing. Let's drive up here to the animals. Definitely have to do some cleanup up here. Food and water wise, just checking this morning, that all looks really good at the moment, but the cleanliness seems to be the issue, especially with the cow pen. Ooh. Oh, we're out of manure. Okay. Didn't realize the manure was that low. Definitely have to take care of that. Just park the truck up underneath here for now. The stopping seems to be a little loose. Let's see if we can. Now that's interesting. Now I took the cleanup from the cows, the little bit of silage I was able to clean up. I put it in the mixing wagon here. Okay. It should be off. Okay. How are we doing with our eggs? We're looking good. These chickens cleaned up first. There we go. Oh, I left the gate open the other day. Oops. Just want to take a look here. Make sure this is working good. There we go. Now we got some manure. We're definitely going to need some. Now I want to pull in here because part of the mess for these guys, for some reason, appears here. But I can't seem to get it all. Get quite a bit of it, but not all of it. A little strange that it appears in here. Instead of all appearing on the outside. Yeah, it just won't disappear there. Maybe it gets some of it to disappear. It's really weird when you get to the other side, but still won't get to 100%. We got a cow. We need to be making hamburger. It's not right now. Let's get that closed this time. See if we can get some of this cleaned up. All right. Yeah, it's really interesting. It just doesn't want to clean up. So, something more we're going to be looking at in the future here, I think, is going to be having to replace this cow barn. Maybe even tried going across this whole thing just in case. In case I'm missing something somewhere. That's about as good as I can get it, and that puts us, well, right now it's showing 80%. The highest I've had it so far is 89. Oops. Nice view of the roof there. Nice view of the beam there. Excuse me. Alright. It's parked up here. Look at that one more time. Yeah, it's still only showing 80%. But at least for the most part, it's not really affecting the productivity that much. So definitely not too bad. Whoops. Yeah, I got to get the. Let's check on our. Planter. See how it's doing up there. Grab the D754, bring that up. We'll get the greenhouses refilled. See how far along he is here. Looking good. Almost done, actually. Roughly about 3 more passes, and we will have cotton. We'll see how much we can make off of that being a cotton field. Oops. All right. Almost forgot. Feed the pup. Let's disconnect that. Grab our other tipper up here. We definitely don't want to be losing money. think we got a little bit of manure, if I remember correctly, is also sitting in storage. So that'll be good. See if we can clear this out. Uh-oh. There we go. I forgot. These are actually attached together. Just reach all the way back here. It does. Excellent. Uh-oh. Our planter is empty. Let's see. Side right, okay. I'll at least get this first one. So I don't think we've got enough manure on hand right now to fill all of them. All the way up. So I will probably go over temporarily over to the animal dealer, pick up one load of manure there. Oh no, we got plenty in here. I didn't think we had this much in here. Excellent. But for now, I am going to set this here, because I know what's going on with the planter. We are going to need seed. And I think that's where buying a, like I was mentioning, a seed tender of some kind will be helpful. Have to check the pricing, see what we can get. So how far did you get? Really? Okay then. Oh, it's out of fertilizer is more what it's out of. And almost out of seed. So we're gonna need both. Okay, so I'm gonna have to take care of that. I have to get some more seed and fertilizer up here. I'm definitely gonna look into getting, I believe, a seed tender. And we'll have to get a fertilizer tanker. I think it'll make things a little bit easier. for everything. Before we go, because we are pretty much out of time today, didn't get as much accomplished as I was hoping to get done. But at least we're still moving forward. Which is always a good thing. I'd like to give a big shout out to a couple of our subscribers, Jeff and John. You guys, two of you have been a great support, commenting on pretty much every single video. I greatly appreciate that, guys. One, two, 4, 5. I think we can do at least 7 of these in this truck, maybe even 8, but I think I'm gonna start out with 7. But sorry guys, got kind of sidetracked there trying to count and trying to get this done. God, fertilizer is expensive, but that's not the fertilizer I need. I don't need that. We actually need a couple of these. I know I'm gonna have to top off at the farm, but I guess it's gonna be spending a little bit of money, guys, so as always, but we will get this done. We'll get things get that field finished, get ready for our next round of fun. Probably be selling eggs, and I said still possibility of selling some of those extra chickens off. But until we get back here next time, guys, I hope everyone has a great weekend. My US friends, have a safe weekend. I know it's a holiday weekend, but please be safe. But until next time, guys, this is Farmer Manu, and as always, be good to each other, and blessed be everyone.